Shalom, shalom. The Shamak want to start off by, of course, giving our honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kakadash. That one to the elder, Apostle Great Millstone, Rule and teach well. Because I shalom to you brothers. This was a few sisters might tune in, listen, and learn it. And just getting right into it. Pretty much just a walk and talk, various topics. You know what I mean? Just something that was on my spirit. And just getting right into it, first and foremost, just being for brothers, to stay in the faith, you know what I mean? Keep, pushing, but something that pretty much was just been on my spirit is, financing, just making sure, Jake just making sure that he on top of his game, not only with, at work, making sure you make it to study, making sure, you make it to camp, making sure, you put it in the alms and, charity, whatever the Lord put the Spirit on you do that. But also, even besides all of that, your daily walk as far as, making your money, making your shekels, which that plays an important role in this thing as well. When Yahushua was on the scene in ancient Rome, he wasn't just out of work. He had things going on. I forget exactly where he was working at, but Yahushua was in the field, grinding and making shekels. So really for us, who walk, we walking in the same, path, trying to mimic Yahushua to the best of our ability. We, got to do the same thing, because that really does play a huge role in, in how, in this walk, which, I'm here in Cleveland, how things set up right now, it's not, right now, it's kind of the job, system right now is kind of funny. It's kind of weird. But, we understand why, because, Esau's, everything is collapsing right now. But even with that, the little bit of delay and, and the fact that, these jobs ain't really trying to give out certain hours, certain jobs ain't trying to give out as much hours because they don't want to spend as much money and all this. Even with all this going on, we still gotta push, man. Us brothers in the camp, we all try to make sure, to the best of our ability, that we keeping jobs and keeping the flow of money going, in the midst of, not only, within ourselves, but also in the midst of the camps doing arms, because it is a certain portion that you have to put into the arms, being in the camp, which that's a part of, that's lawful, to give alms. And it also is beneficial to brothers in the midst of the camp, who might need help from time to time. But, the point being, even with the amount of difficulty and the amount of time and the amount of irritation that it can take, going to different spots, doing drug tests, doing, doing these stupid ass, long ass, pointless fucking applications that Esau have us do. Like, we still have to continue to continue to grind, man. Not only within, our work, going to the scripture, teaching the scriptures and everything, studying the Hebrew, everything, but also within our daily walks, and it might not be easy, certain brothers ain't always got a job, where I'm at, a lot of these jobs, they got a high turnover rate, so you get up in there, and if Esau's on some funny business, for example, if they tell you out of nowhere that you gonna have to work on camp day or something like that, then now what you gonna do, So You know what I mean? Even with the funny business going on with Esau and how he got these jobs set up now, you know what I mean? You still have to continue to, you know what I mean, find a way through that shit. You know, because the scriptures say the Lord ain't gonna, you know, put more on you than what you can bear, because that can be a heavy burden. You know what I mean? Not only trying to, you know what I mean, get up in there in that job and bust your ass off. If this, you know what I mean, and this is for brothers who have, like, I mean, who might be working 9 to 5. Not every brother's out here working a 9 to 5. Certain brothers got LLCs and businesses, and you know what I mean. But you know, this is for who it pertains. You know, but if you do got to come out here and hustle and bustle to get up in this job, you know what I mean. You just gotta, you know, stay focused, man. You know, but not just a job, but also, like I mentioned, you know, even down to getting a new job. You know, but just something that was on my spirit. Just a little bit of wise counsel dealing with these jobs. You know what I mean? If you can, something that's, like I said, something that's been on my spirit. If you can, try to get in a job, in there with one of the other brothers in the camp. You know, especially speaking to the brothers who ain't got no vehicle. You know what I mean? If it's, you know, if a brother having trouble, not, you know what I mean? If a brother having trouble being on a bus line, it's probably best for you to just get a job with another brother. You know what I mean? But that's just something that was on my spirit. You don't have to, but you know what I mean? Like I said, you know, the times that we in, you know what I mean? This shit about to get a lot more harder. Gas prices already up and some more shit, so, you know what I mean? It probably would be wise, you know what I mean, for brothers to be working with each other. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just something on my spirit. Just gonna say that money is a defense, you know, but wisdom is a greater defense. You know what I mean? So, you know, you gotta use your shekels wisely. You know what I mean? Of course, you know, Jake ain't just no, you know, we the salt of the earth. You know what I mean? Jake always want to buy something, you know what I mean, little shoes that just came out, or, you know what I mean? Jake, like me personally, I like luxury shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to get fly, you know what I mean? I don't just want no, you know what I mean? Jake, you know, he want, you know, a little bit extra. So, you know what I mean? I might spend a couple hundred or spend $100, you know what I mean, on a little something. But at the same time, you know, it's just a matter of making sure that everything else is smooth before you go and try to spend everything that you got. You know what I mean? That's not the, you know what I mean? That's not, you know, where it's at, especially in the time that we into. You know what I mean? You're going to have might have a lot more, you know what I mean? Brothers might need help or something. So, I mean, you always got to make sure, you know what I mean, you spend your money wisely, because once again, money is a defense. You know what I mean? We on the offense with our shekels, man, because everything in Esau's kingdom, you know what I mean, is designed as a scam, man. You know, Esau is like the ultimate scammer, but he's so fucked up that his scams, you know what I mean, his scams pretty much, it's gotten to the point to where it's out of hand, man. His scams, you know, that's all, you know, that's all America is known about. That's all America prevails off now is a scam, you know. So, you know, you just have to spend your money wisely to the best of your ability, because, you know what I mean, especially with all these prices going up, you know what I mean, you spend one little thing on one little thing, and now you're looking at your pocket like, damn, where all this money go? You know, but that's why the spirit belongs to certain brothers, you know what I mean, to practice, you know, self-discipline with the money. You know what I mean? Speaking to myself, first and foremost, it's good to practice discipline, not only with the money, but with everything. Because, you know, like one of the brothers had mentioned to me lately, you know, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So even down to how you're spending your money, you know what I mean? You know, that's how you're going to do everything. You know, you don't want to be, you know what I mean, up on them sites every payday, you know what I mean, talking about you horny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That's not the spirit to be in. Because, you know, it's always, you know what I mean, you look back at that money and you're like, damn, where'd it go? But, you know what I mean, we at the end, so we can't keep looking back and saying, damn, where'd it go? You already know where it went. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, Jake just got to be wise with his shekels, speaking to myself first and foremost. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean. And it's not about money. You know what I mean? It's all through the spirit and power. How about me on shot? You know what I mean? The Lord, He challenged our money as well. You know, the Lord challenged your money discipline. You know how He might throw you a little something, and then see how much see how well you would be able to deal with it. You know what I mean? So, you know, the Sheckles, they play an important role. You know what I mean? How we move. You know, in the midst of the camp as well. But also, you know what I mean? Because we understand that Sheckles, man, these Sheckles ain't gonna last us really nothing. They ain't gonna be worth nothing pretty soon, man. We about to get ready to do this transition to this NWO and all this cash and shit. Cash is the way that financing is right now is about to change drastically, man. You know what I mean? No more cash. You know what I mean? Then gradually, no more. Credit debit cards. You know what I mean? So that's you know what I mean. We gotta be meditating on this. We ain't really got that much time left. You know, so it's only a couple more prophecies to come to pass. So you know what I mean. If you gonna do something with your shekels and be wise with it, you want to do it now. You know, certain brothers investing into silver. You know what I mean, and gold. You know, I'm actually trying to invest into that myself. But you're not gonna get that if you always, spending your money up at at one of these strip joints or something like that. You know what I mean? But it's just something that was on my spirit. I ain't gonna drag the lesson any longer. You know what I mean? Just something, that was on my spirit. But Lord's witness, edifying. God, ever since I give me the spirit to do the lesson. Till next time I say shalom, Bible, that one to the other, possibly no time, we will teach for us. Shalom.